So today we're back with another Madden 25 speed rebuild, and today we are going to be doing the Los Angeles Rams. And so if you're new around here and you don't know what a speed rebuild is, basically it's just a challenge where I only get 10 minutes to make as many trades as possible to try and build up this team and win a Super Bowl in only one season. And so like I said, today I am using the Los Angeles Rams, and the Rams are currently sitting at an 82 overall with an 85 offense and an 80 overall defense. And so I'm sure a lot of you guys saw the playoff game on Monday when the Rams absolutely destroyed my Vikings. That was a horrible game to watch, for me, because I'm a huge Vikings fan. That was a brutal one. But it's on to next season. It is what it is. You can't win them all. It was an extremely disappointing end to a 14-3 year. But, I guess it's whatever. But anyways, as a Vikings fan, I'm pretty used to disappointment. Well, as a Minnesota sports fan in general, I'm pretty used to disappointment. But that's besides the point. Today, I am the general manager of the Rams, and just looking over the team, they have Jimmy Garoppolo. I completely forgot about that. But anyways, though, just looking at this roster, of course, we got the 85 overall offense. I might actually keep Stafford. Normally in these speed rebuilds, I do have to trade for a quarterback. However, if I am able to just hold on to the quarterback, an 84 overall quarterback, you can get the job done with an 84 overall quarterback. That would save me a lot of draft capital that I would be able to use in other trades to improve other areas of this team. So I might very well hold on to Stafford. It is a possibility that I do trade him. Maybe if I have a chance to get an 86, 87 overall quarterback, I might do it. But I feel like in this one, I'll probably lean more towards keeping him just because 84 overall, that's pretty solid. But of course, that wide receiver, we're good. Running back, we're good. Offensive line, we're good on the right side. We could make some improvements. I'm not gonna send the house to do so though. Defensive wise though, the defense is rated lower, so we're gonna have to do a lot more work on the defense. Kobe Turner though, extremely underrated. I really like this guy. Jared Versus here, very solid guy. Byron Young, I really like him as well. He's also very underrated. But overall, yeah, this defense and an 80 overall, the defense is very young. I just saw a post just a few hours ago how the Rams have one of the youngest defenses in the league. So it's very possible I trade a lot of these younger guys in exchange for older guys who might be higher overall, just because, like I said, this is only one season thing. So we're really just trying to build this best possible team for one season. But yeah, with that being said, I think it's time we go ahead and get started. So, okay, so I'm going to check where is the draft pick projected to be. So we're projected pick 23. Okay, so our draft picks are not going to have very much value, which, is kind of unfortunate. However, we most likely will not be trading for a quarterback. So having those picks is going to be very beneficial because quarterbacks are very expensive in this game. So being able to hold on to those picks and trade for other players, that's going to be very beneficial. Okay, so I'm actually picking up this recording a few days later. The reason being is because when I was recording the last 30 seconds of that you're seeing in this video, I fell asleep at my desk, and I don't really know how long I slept for, but I decided to just go to sleep. And I just haven't recorded the past couple of days. Now I'm actually back recording this. But yeah, that was pretty random, but that's besides the point. So yeah, I got 10 minutes on the clock here. I'm gonna go ahead and get us started here. I'm gonna go ahead and start it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 minutes on the clock. So we are gonna keep Matthew Stafford more than likely. So the main positions we really need to work on are probably offensive line, and we could use a defensive tackle. Linebackers, we could use a middle linebacker. Edge rusher, we could use another edge rusher. Corner, I would like to get at least an 85 overall corner. So I think what we'll do, we'll go to the Bills first because I know they have a bunch of guys. So I know they have Matt Milano, 84 overall. He's 30, so his trade value should be pretty low. And then Teron Johnson. And then there's no way we get Greg Rosario. So what about, we don't need a tackle, do we? I just want to be sure. So, we could use a tackle, actually. Deion Dawkins would be an upgrade. So we'll do that. Okay, so they need left outside linebacker. Yeah, no way I'm giving up Jared Verse. I'll give up that guy. Don't know how to pronounce his name. Free safety. We'll throw in Quentin Lake. Right guard. Let's just see. Yeah, we're not giving up Kevin Dotson. Right end. Left guard. I mean, yeah, we really have no assets to trade, so I'll throw in this guy. Don't know how to pronounce his first name, honestly. So how far does this get me? That's actually further than I would have expected. I know it's not very far at all, but like that's actually further than I would have expected. So what if I threw in 2 seconds? How far does this get me? Okay, I'm gonna have to give up a first, which, I mean, that's fine considering that I'm more than likely not gonna trade for a quarterback. The problem is my first round picks don't have much value. So yeah, I'm gonna have to give up this year's first, which will be my most valuable first rounder. Will this go through? Okay, if I throw in the third rounder, this should go through. And I was wrong, it should not go through. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be tough. You know, I'm gonna take Deion Dawkins out, and then would this go through? Okay, maybe 2 seconds and a third. Maybe that goes through. Probably not, because like I said earlier, these picks have no value. Like, it's gonna be tough. Okay, I'll take Limmer out of the deal, and then I'll throw in, oh, that was already in the deal. I'll throw in this third rounder. Maybe this goes through. Okay, it gets accepted. So Matt Milano, Teron Johnson, 2 very solid additions to this defense here with our first trade. Just under 8 minutes to go. Okay, so now we really need some offensive linemen. We need a center for sure. Okay, so I'll throw in, well, actually, if we're trading for a center, we can just trade Jonah Jackson. I'm pretty sure he used to be a guard, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he played for the Lions too. So yeah, I do know ball. We'll throw Tutu Atwell in there. And then Blake Corum, he should have pretty decent trade value. And then we can trade this guy. He should have pretty good value. Star Dev, 21 years old. Yeah, we'll definitely have to trade him because he'll have pretty good value. So Matt Milano, we'll move him to middle linebacker after this. Okay, I'm wasting too much time. We need to find a center and maybe a guard too. So anything like 80 or above. So this guy, don't know how to pronounce his name. And then Will Hernandez. Would a 79 overall guard be an improvement though? It would. Okay, so we'll do that. How far do these guys get me? Wow, that's actually very close. Wait, could I ask for like Jalen Thompson maybe? Like, he's an 82. So what if I took out, actually, no, let's just see. How far does this get me? So, okay, that's kind of expected. I'll take Blake Corum out of the deal. And we're not throwing Kyron in. That was a misclick. I'll throw in Steve. Don't know how to pronounce his name. How far does this get me? I'll take Tutu Atwell out. And then I'll throw in that 1 free safety. And then how far does this get me? Okay, yeah, I'm going to have to give up a few draft picks, which that's completely fine. So third rounder. I mean, actually, what I could consider doing, first rounder, but then I also ask for like, I don't know, would they give me their second and third if I threw in a first? Maybe that would go through. Okay, yeah, if I take out the third, this probably does not go through. What if I throw in fourth? This should go through. You're actually kidding me, dude. I'll take Jonah Jackson out. And then, actually, no, Jonah Jackson probably has more value. What if I threw in like John Johnson and then I'll take out a 4th round pick? Would this go through? Okay, maybe I'm just not a good GM. Throw in that 4th rounder. Will this go through? You're actually kidding me. Okay, so take John Johnson out and then put Jonah Jackson back in. Take a 4th rounder out and then throw in this 3rd rounder. Will this go through? Okay, we get a 2nd round pick and some players for our offense and a player for our defense there, so we'll take that. Okay, so just under 5 minutes left to go, so that's plenty of time. We do still have 2 first rounders and a 2nd rounder now to work with, so that's awesome. Blake Corum. And then Tutu Atwell, we can trade him. We could use an upgrade at tight end. I mean, I'm not going to like prioritize that by any means, but we definitely could. But what I want to do is upgrade an edge rusher and get at least, like, I would say an 85 as our secondary edge rusher. So yeah, we'll do some searching right now for an 85. What's Montez Sweat's overall? Is he like an 82? I think he's 81. Okay, that's less than ideal. So Trey Hendrickson, way too hard to get. Greg Rosario, way too hard to get as well. Zach Allen is interior. This is gonna be tough. What about let me think, dude. Joey Bosa, I could get him. He's actually pretty easy to get, unironically. I don't even know why I said unironically. That wouldn't be ironic in any sense, but yeah, we'll throw in Poona Ford in there, and then I'm completely fine giving up a first round pick here. So just how far does this get me? Yeah, we're gonna have to give up a first, absolutely. So first round pick, maybe this goes through. Okay, we'll throw in the second, and then maybe I could ask for like, wait, who's their tight end? Will Disley. Okay, I thought they had Gerald Everett for a second. I guess I do not know ball, but yeah, we'll take out the fourth round pick. Joey Bosa, Poona Ford, welcome to the Rams, and we have just under 3 minutes left, and we still have that one first round pick to trade, so we are looking pretty good. So just out of curiosity, could I get like, I don't know, Caleb Williams is a 75. I thought he was like a lot higher than that. Wow. Okay, that's besides the point. Let's just try it. It's worth a try. Another trade with the Chargers. Okay. Shouldn't have expected much there. But yeah, I mean, what position like could we really upgrade here? Like, I think we're good defensive line wise. Edge rushers, we're chilling. We can trade Byron Young. I mispronounced that name. And then I really don't know. Like, we could use an improvement at tight end. What's Dawson Knox overall, just out of curiosity? Is he like an 80? I think he used to be an 80. 76. Okay, yeah, we're not trading for him. So David Njoku, just why not try it? And then Joel Bitonio. And then, I don't know, throw in a first rounder. I don't know, let's just try it. Let's just see. Yeah. Wasn't even worth a try, honestly. I don't know why I thought that was worth a try. Trey McBride, way too high of an overall to get. Jake Ferguson, and then no way we get Tyler Smith. I mean, I don't even know here. Dallas Goedert, 87 overall, and then maybe we could get Landon Dickerson. I don't know, probably not. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just any tight end, I guess, is like, what about just Dallas Goedert straight up? Could we do that? That's so close to going through. Okay, throwing a fourth. This should go through. Absolutely. All right, Dallas Goedert, welcome to the Rams. That's going to have to be my last trade because, well, I mean, we got 40 seconds. Maybe we can get something to go through. What's our kicker and punter? Okay, kicker is a 72. I'll just throw in all the picks I can. And then could we get like anything above a 72? Carlos Santos. We'll take him if we can. All right, we can improve our punter, or not our punter, our kicker. I was going to say we could improve our punter after that, but we got 8 seconds. That's going to be my last trade. So, yeah, I mean, we made some pretty good trades here as the timer is going to go off. All right, so the timer just went off. So, yeah, well, we could have definitely used wide receiver 3. I was not even thinking about that. Usually I like to have 3 wide receivers be at least like an 80. But I mean, it's not worst case scenario because we got Dallas Goedert, and, you know, that's a big addition to our offense. Overall, though, I think the moves were pretty good. You know, we improved some positions on this team that really needed improvement, and you know, I really think this could be a Super Bowl team this season. Alright, so the team is up to an 85 overall with an 87 offense and an 84 defense. And if I'm not mistaken, the offense was like an 85 before. I'm pretty sure, or maybe it was like an 84. I don't know, one of the two. But I'm pretty sure the defense was also an 80. So I'm actually pretty surprised we haven't improved overall wise, because we improved this offensive line in a big way. And we brought in Dallas Goedert. You know, I know we didn't bring in like 99s across the board, but I mean, still, I feel like it should be higher than that. Nonetheless though, I think I am going to stick with the Rams playbook, because if I'm not mistaken, this playbook is pretty good in sim, because for some reason playbook just matters so much and it can't just be based off of like tendencies, stuff like that. So yeah, we're just going to stick with the Rams one. Normally I do switch to the Bengals one, but I always keep the defensive one the same. I sometimes do Bengals offense because I know that's a very good offensive one, but I'm pretty sure the Rams already have a good one already, so there's really no point to switch it up. But with that being said, this is what the offense is looking like, 87 overall. We added some offensive linemen in here as well as Dallas Goedert. I would have liked to add another wide receiver just so we could have 3 wide receivers at least 80 overall or above, but I mean, we're solid with Puka Nacua, Cooper Kupp, Kyren, Dallas Goedert. You know, this offense is pretty solid. And with that being said, let's look at the 84 overall defense. That's a 95% scheme fit. But yeah, just looking at this defense, we got an upgrade with Darius Williams. We're going to add man-to-man on there. He needs 51,000 XP for his next upgrade. Well, he's 31. Oh my gosh, dude, I forgot he's old. I remember when he was on the Jaguars for like, what was it, like 2 seasons, something like that. But yeah, time flies, I guess. But yeah, this defensive line, we have a very good defensive line. We got some very good edge rushers. Joey Bosa needs an upgrade. He must be ecstatic that he's here in Los Angeles, that he has an upgrade. So Joey Bosa is now a scheme fit. Maybe we're up to a 96% scheme fit, maybe. But yeah, just looking at this defense, we added Matt Milano, Jalen Thompson, Joey Bosa, Teron Johnson, Poona Ford. I don't know why I'm even going over that. You guys saw my trades. You know, there's really no point for me to say who I traded for like 5 minutes after I traded for him. I guess it's just force of habit. But yeah, with that being said, this is what the defense is looking like. You guys know who I traded for already. So, well, also, I did make a special teams trade. Cario Santos, can't forget about that. That might be the first time I've traded for a kicker in Madden 25 in a speed rebuild, so I guess that's interesting. But yeah, besides that, we are going to go on and simulate through the season. So before we do that, we're going to do the record prediction because we do that every time. So the Rams went like, what was it, like 11-6 in real life? I gotta look it up. Okay, so the Rams went 10-7 in real life. They won their division, and of course demolished my Vikings in the wild card round. That was a brutal game, but we already went over that. So realistically, if the Rams team goes 10-7 in real life, and that's also with injuries on as well. Like, I don't have injuries on here, so the Rams in real life were missing some people. Because yeah, Cooper Kupp was out for a few weeks, so is Puka Nacua. So in this one, they're not missing anyone, point blank period, because injuries are off. And plus, this roster is significantly better. So I'm going to predict 12-5. That will be my record prediction. You guys can comment yours if you would like. And without further ado, let's go ahead and sim the season. Alright, as it's simming through here, I would just like to let you guys know, I do have a super awesome Twitter at Ryan the Gamer where I post tweets. We went 7-10. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Dude, okay, from now on, like, seriously, this is insane. I'm using Bengals playbook, just point blank period. That's actually insane. 7-10, dude. That's wow. So apparently we're only 2 wins better than the Giants of all teams, bro. That's insanity. 7-10, dude. Like, I literally just don't even know what to say with Madden anymore. 7-10. This team goes 7-10. And our team ranks were just horrible as well, aside from pass yards per game. Like, dude, how does this team do so bad? Like, I don't get that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it could just be the playbook. Like, at the end of the day, like, it really could be. But, I mean, I don't even know what to say. 7-10. I guess this team is just only good enough to get 7 wins, apparently, according to Madden. But I mean, I guess it is whatever. Like, there's nothing we can do at this point. But alright, I guess it's whatever. Can't really do anything about it now. But like I was saying before, I do have a Twitter. We got some super awesome tweets going on at Ryan the Gamer. So if you're interested, feel free to check that out. But anyways though, you guys can let me know in the comments which team you guys would like to see me do a speed rebuild of next. I do have a playlist of all the previous ones I've done up on my channel. I also do have a ton of other Madden 25, NBA 2K25, and gaming content in general up on my channel. So if you enjoyed this, even though it was a very disappointing end, feel free to check that out. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. I really appreciate that. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.